So, guys, this lawyer has come out to explain that there are more to Tinubu's tax reform. That is not just going to affect the North alone, it's equally going to deal with Nigerians at large. That with this tax reform, Nigerians, poor Nigerians are going to get poorer. Even the rich is not free from this tax reform. The only person is going to benefit, is the man in Aso Rock, because he's looking forward to managing it the way he manages that of Lagos. So, guys, we all know that recently there have been this outburst saying that yes, it's good, Tinubu should restructure and Tinubu should deal with the North. They are not productive, they are lazy, they are not doing this, they are not doing that. See, it is not just about the North alone. Consider every other Nigerian. So, guys, in short, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at how this lawyer has narrated it, that this tax reform bill, is going to affect everybody. Everybody in Nigeria should brace up for Tinubu's tax reform bill. There are many things they don't even want to make clear to the Nigerian people. They are just waiting for the National Assembly to approve it. Then you then start seeing the kind of interpretation they'll be giving to all kinds of things in that bill. So, guys, let me just allow you to take a look at how this lawyer has explained it. Take a look.
If people know exactly what is going on, they will not approve that tax reform. Because there are some landmines embedded in it that Tinubu does not want to tell us. What he's trying to do is to secure the approval from the National Assembly. Then he will now bring out his real intention. The same intention he had with Lagos State when he brought Alpha Beta. There is no other way, because there is a clause there that a private concern will collect the tax for Nigeria.
That kind of clause inside.
Yes, they are going to tax and tax and tax, and then you and I will be the one to pay, because those people will now, when they meet their targets, they will now look for extra profit and extra profits. That's the truth. Already, look at what's going on at the port now. In fact, most importance have relocated out of Nigeria. People will even support Tinubu, because you cannot say you don't want alcohol and you're making profit out of the same alcohol. But he put it there, maybe use it to convince the gullible. It's like a joker. So that when you see that, yes, why should you not be benefiting from that? Yes, it's good. That's the only thing they're looking at to oppress us. That is the only thing.
But why a presidency go dey insistent on a tax reform bill where a lot of people they say they no want? Why he go dey? Why we be say they dey rosary? You know, the president for in charge will say the bill don't come to stay. So why he be say would they insistent on it?
Because he has a private agenda.
So, Barrister Darlington, the presidency don't come for the Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed because of an objection of the tax reform bill. Say, in fact, in irresponsible politics in the place. Instead of them to think of how life would be better for Bauchi people and what they don't do for Bauchi people. Saying they in Bauchi people we follow for the poorest people for Nigeria. In they object the good reforms of President Bola Tinubu. Barrister Darlington, what do you make it to say they very important? What do you make it to say this tax reform bill, they're very important for President Bola Tinubu, especially at a time when you say you don't come on subsidy, you don't increase electricity tariff, you don't float the naira. People not feel hold their hand for this one way they do. Remember, say that national security advisor money when they say go they pay for inside every transfer. They don't already serve on the cyber security levy. They don't already put them into. If you also look, other taxes they will don't increase. In fact, if you buy NEPA bill now by Barrister, you go to realize that you they pay tax inside your NEPA bill. So with all these bills, we don't the whole Nigeria's left, right, and center. And you know, they normal say make you just let people breathe first before you begin to think of adding more bills. Then why this tax reform bill is very important to the presidency? A lot of people don't criticize them, but a lot of people say, oh, na good idea, especially because North not going to benefit from the alcohol way they say them they destroy. But that's be the only good thing where people supposedly happy about this tax reform bills. Or you think say they're waiting the North, they see will make them really don't want this tax reform bill at all. Apart from the fact say they don't want they want to continue to benefit for things where they don't get interested.
Thank you, Precious.
Thank you, sir.
It is said that my people perish for lack of knowledge. If people know exactly what is going on, they will not approve that tax reform. Because there are some landmines embedded in it that Tinubu does not want to tell us. What he's trying to do is to secure the approval from National Assembly. Then he will now bring out his real intention. The same intention he had with Lagos State when he brought Alpha Beta. There is no other way, because there is a clause there that a private concern will collect the tax for Nigeria.
That kind of clause inside.
Yes, there is, because nobody has been named there. Say the private concern, all these things that they are talking about, we have not seen the end of it. It's just that they are showing it on the surface. At the back end, something is going to give. And that is why what some of us saw and said no, because Tinubu used the same template with Lagos State. He used it with Lagos State, with Alpha Beta. And you and I know where Alpha Beta ended up. Was it a success? The answer is no. Rather, it became a conduit pipe. So, why do you think that all of a sudden Tinubu will change? Everything he's doing at the federal is what he tried in Lagos and succeeded. And now he wants to replicate it at the federal level. That is why some people are against this tax reform. Let him come out clean and tell us what exactly is the intention here. Okay. Because those taxes will not help anybody. Quote me, the poor will become poorer with those taxes, because when you remove subsidy, when you floated the naira, when you remove subsidy on electricity and other things that you remove and the subsidy, please, how did that help the poor? Is it this particular tax now that will help the poor, for God's sake? Somebody whose salary does not solve the problem, is it over time that will solve the problem? So I don't believe that this tax reform will bring any succor. They don't use that what's it called, VAT, to blackmail the North. But there are other things, because you remember there are four of them. Four of them in one first swoop. You brought 4 tax reform. Let people read between the lines and see what is there. Something they embedded inside that you and I may not even see on the
So, but I don't know, you really did sure see this private consortium or something would be collect tax, like wetin you react to Alpha Beta. You should say why people dey too sure say that kind of thing would dey inside it, because Lagos is different from national. Why you say that kind of thing would dey inside?
My dear, it is something you want to replicate. Because a snake will always be long. I tell you that this man love money. The more money he gets, the more he will request, the more he will want. So it is in his DNA. He loves money.
Alright, so by let's make we look at another aspect. There is some gossip when they make the round, when people they allege, they talk, say, for some agencies, them like customs and then other people when they don't stop to the collect levy. Say, so for those people then, say maybe we'll fit even get contracts with like a Chinese company, for instance, so they collect the levy on behalf of the customs themselves for federal government. And say when they collect this levy, they will just give them benchmark like every month to see your target to where you will get. So if you pass your target, that one is your profit. If you don't reach your target, you must give us the amount of money. If this kind of thing are true, where people don't gossip, they go. What will be the implication of this kind of thing to Nigerians and in the cost of goods and services generally? Because understand, they say we'll be import-dependent country.
Let me ask you a question. Have you asked yourself why Agbero, being a non-state actor, is very active in Lagos? Do you know that it's the same thing they did with them? They provided an app. The state government provided an app where bus drivers will pay 800 naira a day, and it will enable them to work for that day and enter any local government to carry and drop passengers. But what happened? The Agberos killed it. That thing did not see the light of day. So the state government, for reason best known to them, is like the Agberos now, they are now remitting money. And in the process, that's why the cost of transportation is so high. Because they want to make their own money and make that of government. That particular plan failed. Agberos killed it. That's why the cost of travel is very high in Lagos. So it's the same thing that's going to happen in all these areas that Tinubu want to bring private consortium to be collecting tax for Nigeria. Yes, they are going to tax and tax and tax. And then you and I will be the one to pay. Because those people will now, when they meet their targets, they will now look for extra profit and extra profits. That's the truth. Already, look at what's going on at the port now. In fact, most importers have relocated out of Nigeria.
And they say the cost of importation don't triple.
I'm telling you.
4 times 7.
So where is the money going to?
From importing a container for less than
for 4 million
4.5 million to now importing at 22 million naira.
Of course. So and you are asking me how our cost of goods and services so high. So when this man is telling you that his reform will be useful, is it this cost of things that you have jacked up everywhere that will now come down? I don't understand. Will it not come down and the prices will not come down with it or what?
All right, so it's
not possible.
Going to the response of the presidency to Bala Mohammed, how do you see, their response to Bala Mohammed, the Bauchi State Governor?
It is not proper for them to respond in such a manner. Rather, they should show understanding. They should convince the man and most Nigerians that they meant well. They meant well. That's the operational word here. They meant well. Look, if they have tinkered with only VAT and then show deep concern, people will even support Tinubu, because you cannot say you don't want alcohol and you're making profit out of the same alcohol. But he put it there, maybe use it to convince the gullible. It's like a joker. So that when you see that, yes, why should they not be benefiting from that? Yes, it's good. That's the only thing they're looking at, to oppress us. That is the only thing.
But why a presidency go dey insistent on a tax reform bill where a lot of people they say they no fund? Why he go dey? Why we be say they dey rosy? You know, say president for a chat or say the bill don't come to stay. So why he be say would they insistent on it?
Because he has a private agenda. Yeah, if the people say they don't want this, why not drop it? I remember when Jonathan wanted to rename Unilag more lag. The people protested and said, look, this place was established by Act of Parliament. You cannot just change it because you want to contest the election. And the man dropped the idea. The man dropped and said, in that time, Unilag has been in existence. So this tax reform, it will not bring any support to anybody. Rather, it will impoverish the people more. I just told you now how many items that Tinubu have removed subsidy on. Where are the benefits? Precious, as I talk to you today, the Minister of Finance, Wale Edu, was having a session with the National Assembly. They called him, come and explain this subsidy. Where is the money? The debt you are servicing, how is it being done? This is because they asked in the open. The man now said, no, this thing cannot be discussed in the open. Let us go and talk it inside the room. I'm not joking.
President, make we call honorable off your mic. Make we also off our mic here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, President. Since all of us the off mic on the country, and make we off the mic here, make Nigerians they use their mouth comment and talk whether the kind of country they want to give with this one. Thank you, President, for your time.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. These are the things we are saying about the Tinubu's government. So many things they are doing. They just keep hiding it. I mean, they don't want to come clear. What is it that Tinubu is trying to do amidst hunger? That this tax reform bill is not even to the benefit of Nigerians. So people who think it's just going to affect the North. It's not going to affect only the North. Every other person, especially the poor, are going to get poorer. But I must say very big kudos to northern leaders because they stood firm. Hey, it's not like our Southeast leaders that are looking for where they can just get more advantage to themselves, not for the people. You know, the northern leaders have always come and opposed Tinubu's tax bill. They say it's not going to help the North, it's anti-North. And the South that is said to be learned, nobody has time to go and check what is in Tinubu's book, you know, what is in the tax reform, and know if it's what is going to favor the South or not. And people are just taking it for granted. So guys, you have seen it. You have seen what the lawyer has said, that this tax reform bill is going to be hell for everybody. I'm just wondering how Tinubu, how Tinubu just took away I'm just wondering how Tinubu took away subsidy and now he wants to do all these things. He's not even considering the masses. Nigerians are already paying through their noses, We all know what happened. Nigerians are paying through their nose. I mean, it's not easy this time in Nigeria. And now, look at what they are doing. So, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.